Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Sol Zero. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. We are in a slight predicament right now because there is a couple of oxygen generators that are not doing so well. Now, that is because we just have a population that is not large enough to support the colony. So, without further ado, let us take some colonists up. Now, how many colonists do we want to take up? Apparently, we can only take up 4. That looks about correct. We don't have nearly enough habitation for those colonists to actually live in. Unfortunately, but, you know, hey-ho, sad reality of the situation. You know, we play the hand that we're dealt, and we are playing it well, I feel. Anyway, let us get some supplies. Let's get some water. Let's get some food. Let's just take a little bit of a mix of both, and let us launch. And let us look at that fantastic rocket as it travels into the atmosphere. How lovely indeed. What a smashing little sight to see. All right, we've arrived. Population is still too low to support the colony. In all honesty, I'm not entirely sure with the addition of these 4 colonists that it's gonna be enough to support the colony. I hope so, though. I hope so. I mean, we need it. Come on. Really? Population is still too low to support the colony. Well, that's difficult to deal with, actually. That's really difficult to deal with. 2.5. How were we getting on with, like, our super mutant, like, thing? I think we need to put these 2 together, and then we should have our super mutated, ultra crazy, awesome strain. Also, we're doing okay for power, which is important to note. Can we build any stupidly awesome new buildings? Build an ore mine. You know, that wouldn't be the craziest idea in the world. You know what? I think we actually just might do that. Oh, I love the fact that you can now see the boxes. I think that's so cool. There we go. Go build that. Go build that, buddy. Go build that, and we can deal with other things later. And this should mean that we're able to manufacture supply crates, you know, on the surface, so to speak. We won't need to be going home and relying on Earth for the use of supply crates, or the manufacture of supply crates. Now, how much did that end up yielding us? 2.2 food. That is very impressive indeed. Now, we need 25 clay and 25 gypsum before we can think about 25 clay and 25 gypsum. We need clay. Where are we going to get clay from? Well, we can go over here and probably pick up a little bit of clay, and then that means that we should be able to, theoretically, make more. Whoa! That was so jarring, wasn't it? That was my bad. I'm sorry for clicking on that. That was my bad. Okay, now you need to mine. There we go. Get a whole bunch of clay, and yeah, we should be able to mutate more of these strains together, and it should give us a whole shit ton of food, basically. Okay, there we go. Deploy you on there. And anywhere else? Not really as of yet. Soil quality is okay at the moment. I'm presuming the yield will get better as the quality of the soil increases, because all of these things are good. Like, they should be fine. Like, we should be fine. We should be fine. I think it'll all be fine. Solar panels do need repair and maintenance. A little bit annoying, alas, but hey-ho. Also, we seem to be getting a whole bunch of ore. And you know what? I see no reason not to increase the amount of methane that we're actually sticking into that mine. Although, we could really do with a little bit more methane, if I am completely honest. Now, is there an opportunity for us to build another methane tank? I think there might be not only one opportunity, but 2 opportunities for us to actually build another methane tank. And that will mean yet more methane, which means yet more mines. And yet more mines means yet more iron. And iron is something that I like, because that means more supply crates, But alas, it's not supply crates that we're really struggling with at the moment. It's the fact that we just don't have enough colonists. Now, how are we going to go about fixing that? Well, I don't really know. I think we might need like a new little development area. Like, where's the next area gonna be? I mean, you know what? If we're looking to make this sort of like an ideal setup, I think we could probably just stick down. Do we have another astronaut? No, we've only got one astronaut at the moment, unfortunately. Yeah, I think that probably the correct course of action is just to lop a four-way on here and then just stick another habitat just like right next to it, and then slowly get rid of these two greenhouses and relocate the production of their food to farms. I mean, obviously, as the look at this, 3.2 food. That is very, very impressive, to say the least. Let's return you to the refinery, and you should give us enough clay. In fact, you will give us hardly fucking any clay. Jesus Christ. It's almost worthless amounts of clay. We'll have to go and dispatch you to get us a little bit more clay. I'm okay with that. And in the meantime, you can plan out our brand new development area. I know population is too low to support the colony. I am aware of this. Let me refuel and launch while we still have the fuel to do so. We don't want all of our resources to go to the mine. Okay, what we're planning to do is stick a four-way hallway there. Fantastic. Is it just me, or is the sound super loud? That's pretty darn low. There we go. Just a little bit better. And we want a habitat. There we go. Perfect. And let's stick you back on automate, and you should be fine and dandy. There we go. And you can start chowing down on some of that clay, so that we can make that stuff happen just a little bit faster. Also, we are going to be launching a rocket as soon as we have this habitat finished building. Basically, you know, no shame in saying it, we're going to get some more people to Mars. Absolutely. You know what I don't understand? I don't understand how I've let so many colonists die, right? Over my tenure as Mars controller or Mars overseer dude, whatever, you name it. But I'm still allowed to control what happens on this colony. Isn't that a miracle? Isn't that a Christmas miracle? It's amazing. Let's get this bad boy down there. Yeah, it's gonna increase the soil quality a lot, so it should give us a whole shit ton of food. I mean, just look at that, 3.2 kilograms of food. It's fantastic to see. Return to the refinery. Let us process a little bit more of that clay, that sweet, sweet clay. Let us get some oxygen into this habitat so that we can actually upgrade our storage capacity of colonists. That's what I'm talking about, our storage capacity of colonists. Woo, yeah, woo, hyped. Already for this. Up to 30, fantastic to see. We almost have storage space. We almost have living quarters for 8 of them, but unfortunately we're just gonna have to settle for 6. Yeah, and it looks like we're still slowly losing methane, but not at a very rapid rate, which is kind of nice. Okay, you're gonna just clip through the building. That's cool. I mean, and through the truck. That's also fairly cool. Okay, fantastic. Now let's go in here and let's say we need 2 more of these. We need lots more of these. This combo, because this combo is a good combo. It is epic. It is really very good to see indeed. Now, we probably want to go about converting one of these greenhouses to like a refrigerator or whatever, because why not? Also, now we're getting 3.2 food from this farm, so very good to see indeed. I'm quite comfortable with going back home to launch the rocket now, because the only thing that we really desperately need is those 4 more colonists. Supply crates, yes, I'll take them, but you know, they're not really that essential. Water, also not really that essential, although I'll take it, and I'll take a little bit more food just to be on the safe side of things as well, and then we will launch the rocket. So I feel a bit wasteful about the fact that we're not using up all of our space. And, you know, ideally, I would be liking to take a little bit more supply crates, but unfortunately, we can't. It's just the reality of the situation. I would really, really like to take more supply crates, but whatever. We're also getting more colonists now, which is hugely, hugely important. Now, has the research finished? Not the research finished. Has the thingy finished? The unloading of the colonists finished? Not quite yet, but soon as the biology lab research is complete, let us get some more of this super strain down here. Boom and boom. And we can just mutate a few more of these because they are so darned good. They're really very, very powerful. We've still got a population is too low to support the colony sign. That's not great, actually. That's really very not great, actually. You're going to have to come over here and destroy this, I'm afraid, buddy. Because we need another habitat, and we need it fairly soon, surprisingly. Which is kind of nice to see. You coming over there? You're coming. Great. Good to see. Good to see. Alright. After that, I don't really know what we do. I mean, a monument, perhaps? Do we really want to do that? Do we want a terraforming project? Not really, I don't think. I don't really think we need it, to be honest. I mean, I don't really think it's necessary. And also, we can stick our super strain back in there so that we get a whole butt ton of food. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Why have we only got 12? Why is our capacity only 12 now? Why is... What? I don't understand what just happened. Why is the low oxygen over there? Something very, very, very dodgy just happened. I should probably have closed off that area first, in fairness. Let's close off that area too, because we are going to be demolishing this very, very shortly indeed. On the plus side, though, we've got a shit ton of food now, so that's great, but also, it's not great at all. Yeah, it's really not great. Let's go over there, place a farm down. We're probably going to place another... Let's just take another 3 crates. There we go. You get over there, buddy. And by the time the next... oh, shit. We don't have enough. We don't have any methane. Decrease methane. Just decrease it to nothing. Because we're accumulating ore like there is no tomorrow. Okay, we're back up to 30 possible production. 30 possible production? What am I talking about? 30 possible human beings that are actually, you know, on Mars, potentially. As in space for 30. Boom. There we go. Our recycling center is ruptured. That should be fixed by the automatic repair truck over there. And you should be over here. And you can come and fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we can. Absolutely, we can. And that farm can go in there. And we'll probably want to go for one more farm just to be on the safe side. A dust devil wreaks havoc in the colony. That is not havoc. That is actually fairly far away. Thank God it is fairly far away. And we're still undergoing that. Okay, so that's fine. As soon as we have the ability to do so, we are going to give... everywhere else has got this super mutated thing, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Alright, awesome. So now everywhere has it. That should give us more than enough food. Okay, where the hell did our truck go? I think our truck just went into the storm. Unfortunately. I think it just drove into the tornado thing. Like, it's really daft to say, but I think it did. Unbelievably so. How stupid can you get, Mr. Truck? How stupid can you get? I mean, there was a storm right there, and you just fucking drove into it. Like, Jesus Christ. Well, whatever the case, we will be... just turn it off, automate. I'll go and fix it for you manually. There we go. Fantastic. That's great. Solar panel needs repair and maintenance. That's great to see. Why are you over there? Okay. Go there and then there. Sweet. Okay, we need to launch this rocket. So, we've been saving methane up for a little bit. Let's launch it off. And we will very, very shortly be able to think about getting a whole host of new colonists, actually. In fact, we will be able to get even more once we destroy this greenhouse over here, which is something that we intend to do. Can we upgrade the armor? Holy shit, we can actually upgrade this to an atrium. Huh. I didn't know we could do that. I did not know that we could do that. I mean, the atrium used to be a very specific unit, but now apparently you can just upgrade. Who would have thought? I did not know that. Well, now we've got a lovely little atrium there, which is fantastic. It's absolutely lovely, and I just burnt some very, very valuable resources actually destroying it. Upgrading it, that's what I meant. Now, where is the habitat? There we go. Where do we want to build it? I think we might want to connect it to the atrium, but at the same time, I don't really care that much. There we go. Go around here and finish building that. That would be fantastic. Next launch is available. That is exactly what we like to see. Perfect. And we'll open up the door. And this should take our total max population up to 36%. 36%? 36 people. I think. And will that mean that we won't be able to get 12, but we'll be able to get 8. And 8's a pretty darn good stab at going some way to stopping this annoying beeping of population is not large enough to support the colony. Oh, we can actually get 12. Holy shit. We can actually get 12. Let's fuck it. Let's get 12. Let's really balls to the wallet, right? Let's balls to the wallet. Very, very risky, but totally, totally worth it, I think. There we go. Let's fingers crossed that we can actually sort out our food situation, which is going to be a little bit dire for a short period of time. It's going to be pretty bad for a bit, but after that, it should get great. Okay, where are you going? Oh, you're going to fix the recycling center. That's good, because otherwise our water is going to be in a fairly poor situation. Let's take you over here, because we actually may need your support, Mr. Truck full of supplies. I'm just thinking, like, at this point, is 12 colonists perhaps a little bit too much? How much is too much? I don't know. I mean, we might have discovered how much is too much. Yeah. Starting to think that. In fact, no, that's not actually that bad. Okay, stop. Go over here. We're actually going to build another... We're actually going to build another recycling... Not a recycling center. A refinery. We're going to build it fairly quickly, actually, so that we don't dick around or whatever. Okay. There we go. Fantastic. Now, I want you to go and pick up that, and then I want you to go and head over here, because we're actually going to have to resolve our food situation fairly sharpish, on the sharp to be sure. Let's mutate those two bad boys. In fact, we cannot, because we do not have enough gypsum. There's always fucking something, isn't there? There's always something. Where's a big pile of gypsum? There's really no big piles of gypsum around, I'm afraid. There's a pile of gypsum over here, which we could get to. No, you need to, very specifically, Mr. Forklift, you need to come over here. Just like the astronaut needs to go over there and rendezvous with you. And you need to go right there. Yeah, because I really don't want to lose the fact that we've got, you know, a huge advantage in terms of food. Now, why on earth? You got 6 kilograms of gypsum. Are you kidding me? Really? That's all you could get out of that entire area? What about go in here? Go in there and try it. Please. Astronaut, you are not patient, are you? You really aren't patient. Okay, build a farm over yonder. Thank you very much. And you mine up the resources. Try and get as much gypsum as you possibly can. And that can go there. Perfect. Let's move you in a little bit further. Let us give you the amazing strain of bacteria, whatever you want to call it. It's gosh darn beautiful. Let's get another farm up online over here, and let's call it a day after that, boys. Like, there's no need to worry. We're fine. We've got it under control. Let's actually stick you on automate, because why not? You're actually still mining. That's admirable. I appreciate that. It's kind of good. Wow, you mined up a lot of gypsum there, actually. Surprisingly, I didn't think you would be able to do that. Well, I suppose that I was wrong then. I suppose that I was wrong. But what's important to note is that we're actually, you know, we're doing fairly well in terms of colonists. We're not doing badly in the slightest. But it's just going to be the next stage, which is the real difficulty. Like, we don't need to worry because, you know, we've got a 3D printer, or we have the ability to make a 3D printer. We've got a ton of power, and we've got a ton of ore that we've got banked up. So we're going to be able to make a lot of supply crates should we need to do that. The problem is going to be, how the hell are we going to house people? Because at the moment, our sort of setup is fairly restrictive. Like, it doesn't really account for much space, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna have to be super careful about how we proceed on from here. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, my name of course has been Potato. Tune in next time for some more Sol Zero Mars colonization, and until then, bye.